Alrighty. Well, this might be the last chapter for today, or
Come in.
now.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Today, but wait, they're gonna start talking and bullshitting again. This guy gone.
Galleon militia enlistee Welkin Gunther.
I mean, not like I
Reporting
judge
for
things
duty.
like that. It's just
Ma'am,
it looks weird.
Galleon militia enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot, commander of this regiment. Gunther,
Don't
you're
lie.
promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Ma'am.
Enlistee Melchiot, you're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am.
That was quick progress.
What do you know? It is you. Nice coincidence, huh?
See,
Welkin?
he looks more manly,
Old you?
kind of,
I had no idea that you'd enlisted.
in an effeminate kind of way.
Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up. Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology.
Man, what a surprise.
And just look at us now. No archaeology or science. Looks like
You
the
see,
two
like,
of us are
theory
studying more,
and
I guess.
practical,
Looks
that
that
kind of
way.
thing.
It's good to see you.
And
See,
you.
the stereotyping.
That'll be all for now. There's a strategy briefing later today, but you still have time. Time for you to catch up. You'll be spending a
let's
lot of
not.
time on the post and in Randbreeze.
Put them in the front line
They'll
and
be your
catch
new
up
home.
out there.
So get
Catch
to know
up some
them.
bullets.
That'll be all. Report back in time for the briefing. Until then,
Never.
you're dismissed.
They're gonna play truant. Oh, look what we have here. Now we're getting somewhere. Change equipment. View info on members of Squad 7. It's more like it. Is it just me or the graphics looking a bit blocky? I mean, this is one of those old games that got redone. It sounds kind of entertaining somehow. Nature lovers. Being around nature makes his heart soar, bringing about a boost in his abilities. Seriously? Unshaken even when surrounded by foes, he remains calmly in command, enjoying a boost in his parameters. Lava. Standing on bare dirt leads to a boost in concentration, raising accuracy. This is probably important information, like, kind of thing. Maternal. When any of her close friends are nearby, the desire to protect them drives all of her abilities up. Analogy to dust and sand leads to Analogy to dust and sand leads to a steady drain of HP while in a sandy area. Plowing through oncoming fire by sheer force of will, she takes less than damage from interception fire. That sounds useful. Big sister. She can't just abandon her fellow shock troopers. If any are nearby, her abilities are enhanced. Okay, this is pretty cool. So there's actually like a dynamic of how each works and how they interact with each other. Cool. Child of nature. Paved roads feel strange and cold, leading to discomfort and low defense. Well, teaming. When struck by allies, feel right and to work that much hard, bring boosting abilities. His insurmountable spirit is enough to call him back from death, reviving him after his HP reaches zero. Okay, so it's pretty obvious that all these that's it, friends, so that might be different. Close friends. But these are people that are good at being around other people. And he doesn't like roads. She doesn't like sand. She can dodge bullets, which is she can revive from being dead. It's pretty cool, kind of, in a way. Okay, there's nothing there. Wait, so they can fill all this stuff with attributes. That looks like a lot. Might as well have none going on there. Oh, she just has one page. Why does he have so many pages now? You need to say he's that important to get so many. Command room. Not like there's any.
It's good to see you doing the rounds. Welcome.
Whatever.
This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad.
Why should I? Why don't you do that?
You will
yourself?
have access to both drafted and volunteer recruits.
Is it?
Now that I think of it, Squad 7 is still short
Really?
on soldiers, isn't it?
Maybe.
I'll explain how
4
this works.
people.
This is the master list.
Right.
The recruits have all been assigned
What
classes
list?
based on their talents.
Where?
I should probably touch on the 5 classes,
What?
just so we're clear.
What are you talking about?
First off, you have the scouts.
I knew that already.
Just like the name suggests, they'll be your eyes.
No, they won't. What are you
Their
talking
best
about?
asset is their mobility. They can go out, collect intel, then make it back
That's
safely.
a lie. You're lying.
That, and a keen eye for enemies. A
That's
good
weird.
scout can spot a man in tall grass from 100 yards.
That sounds really weird.
That comes at the price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies, not
What?
taking them out.
Huh?
Next up, the shock trooper. They're the ones to break through enemy lines and clean up.
Clean up
They
or
offer
shoot
excellent
up.
offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it gets.
Yeah, I kind of noticed
While
that.
they
the
lack any
enemies
specialized techniques,
shock
they
trooper,
also don't have any
the
obvious
enemy
shortcomings.
people.
Think of them as the least finicky unit in your squad, Lieutenant.
That's a silly word to use.
After them,
in this
we have
situation.
Lancers, then anti-tank units. They're critical when facing armored targets.
Shit, then it's the anti-tank unit. So you know how to read your script, woman?
Their
Gosh.
purpose is pretty self-explanatory. In most cases, they're the only way to stop a tank.
Well, without a tank, that is.
They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars.
Makes
Sadly,
sense.
they're slow and weak to gunfire. Their limited ammo could also be
Blah,
called a
blah, blah,
drawback.
blah, blah, blah.
Changing gears, we have the engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat support.
Interestingly, not
They
interesting.
can restock other
Nope,
units'
I don't
ammunition,
care.
treat the wounded,
Alright,
even
that's
repair
useful.
tanks on site.
That's actually kind of useful.
They can place sandbags for cover,
That's very useful.
disarm mines, repair
That's
towers,
so
you name
useful,
it.
but okay.
Their actual combat skills are very low. Think
Well,
of them
they're
as
engineers,
combat
so what do you
facilitators.
expect?
Lastly, we have the snipers.
Ping!
They can shoot down targets from a considerable distance.
Yeah, it's good to have some
You
snipers
won't find
around.
better soldiers for marksmanship and range. They can hit targets I can barely see.
Yeah, your eyesight's not that great, though, is it, with those glasses?
Sniping rifles also come with scopes that work to augment a sniper's natural eyesight.
I know what a scope is. Gosh!
Drawbacks include low mobility
Think you're
and
talking to.
defense. If the enemy gets them alone, they're done for. That should cover the basics.
Talking
Go
about
ahead and put a squad
how a
together
scope
now.
works. Get out of here.
There's room for 20, and you can swap units
20,
at
huh?
any time.
That's a lot. That's great. Let's do that.